Hey guys, I'm going to take your volley, both the forehand and backhand, to a whole nother level. Some great stuff here. Number one, volleys. The best of the best of the best. And I've been fortunate to have a lot of great players, amazing volleys. Sure, you need agility, quickness, dexterity, all that good stuff. But the most important thing is attitude. I love to volley. I love to volley. It starts with the mindset. Now, some of you, as you get better at it, you might love to volley. Do it the other way around. Love to volley. The more you fail, the more you miss, the better you're going to get. The more you get past, the better you're going to get. See, it starts with a mindset for all ages and all levels. The volley starts with mindset. Okay, I love the volley. You got to want to do it, because a lot of people would rather die slowly from the baseline. Okay, you just got to go up there and just take your lumps. But remember, the more that you fail, the more you're going to succeed. I cannot stress enough, let's take your volley to the next level. Whenever you volley, it's pretty standard around the world, but you hear the same thing. Don't take your racket back. Don't take your racket back. And the last I heard, don't take your racket back. Because we're all programmed psychologically, take your racket back. It's in your subconscious. So when people turn their body, the racket naturally goes back. Where the volley is pretty benign, it's pretty simple. You want to always try to keep your hands in front. The best of the best of the best of all the rest, keep their hands in front. Like baseball, you keep it in front, you hit it like a bunt. Hands in front, hit it like a bunt. Less is more. Less is more. But a lot of people, because they think the volley is a put-away shot. Now, some of you are going, hey, Rick, it is a put-away shot. Situationally, it might be, okay? But first, when you get your driver's license, you got to drive the car slow or you're going to wreck. So you got to get control before power. The volley is a controlled shot. It's not a put-away shot. It eventually is, but too many people are up there like the last samurai, just swinging and hacking, and they're all over like they're sword fighting, and you don't want to do that. You want to do less is more. You want to keep your hands in front like a bunt. So let's just talk about the volley. You want to keep your elbows away from your body. Always keep your elbows away from your body. A lot of people keep their elbows in too tight, like they're playing guitar. You're not in a group. You're not in a rock band. Keep your hands away from your body, number one. Now, when people hear that, especially at the club level, they're like this. They got an amazing ready position, but they look like the Statue of Liberty, and they still can't volley. But your ready position looks good. Relax. I don't even like calling it the ready position. I stopped doing that 20 years ago. I call it an athletic position. Hands in front, elbows away, weight on your toes, ready to pounce like a tiger, okay? Relaxed. You don't want to be like that. It looks like you're trying to do it. Remember, you got to try not to try. The best of the best in any sport. We all say the same thing in life and sports. They make it look easy because they're doing things simple. Other people make it complicated. Relax. Hands in front, elbows away. Let's talk about the forehand volley. First off, the grip. Critical. You have to have a continental grip. If you have a bad grip, it changes the racket face. And I'll get into that in another video about grips. But you got to have a continental grip. That would be the best on the forehand. When the ball comes over, there's a little bit of a unit turn. We go maybe 25, 30% of a turn. You don't turn all the way. On the forehand, a little bit of a turn. I like the non-dominant hand. The left hand, if you're a righty, stay on here a little bit as a brace, as a marker. I want the elbow bent a little bit, but I want you to keep the hand in front. But notice the angle of the racket. If you notice the angle of the racket, it's open a little bit. Now, as the ball gets higher, you hit it cleaner. As the ball gets lower, look what I do. I bevel, or I open the racket a little bit. So the angle of the racket changes the height of the ball, the speed of the ball, and really where you're at on the court. It's all situational. So hands in front, and the volley is like a block, a punch, a poke, a jab. Remember, less is more. You want to get more? Do less. A lot of you guys do more and you get less. I'm telling you, do less and you're going to get more. The tip of the year. If someone throws you a ball, pretend you're going to catch it. If someone threw you a ball, you wouldn't go like this. Well, I hope not, okay? You would go like this. your first reaction, brain, hand, in front. You're not going to go like this, but when we have this in our hand, this racket, things get crazy. Think, catch it, tap it. Catch it, tap it. And remember, you got to have the right grip. Less is more, keep your hand in front. The backhand volley, little different. You want that shoulder turn all the way. Major league shoulder turn. That's the #1 mistake at the club player. A lot of players just don't turn enough, and you're just doing this matador type thing. Big shoulder turn. Now, playing double, sure. You might not be able to do any of this. You just keep your hands in front like the great Bryant brothers. They don't step into the ball. That's overrated. You didn't hear me talk about the step. If you have enough time, step into the ball. If not, don't worry about it. As long as you hit the ball in front, you're using your opponent's pace. You're taking the pace off the ball. That's why you need backspin on the forehand a little bit, and on the backhand. Arm straight, try to get it straight, get the racket head up. It's almost identical to a karate chop. Okay, so if we're doing that, that's not a karate chop, okay? A karate chop. Now, how much you come down, it depends on what you're doing right and wrong. So, shoulder turn all the way. Left hand, that's your best friend. Forget your cat, your dog, your brother, your sister. That's not your best friend. It's your left hand on the volley. Keep that left hand on. Now, when we go to hit it, we want this to be like a karate chop. In, you have enough time, you'll get more juice, more mustard. Remember, you get more mustard, you might not have to catch up. I don't know if you guys got that. Okay, the arms separate. The arms separate. Biomechanically, you want to feel it in the chest. Okay, you want to feel it back here in what we call the scapula area. The hands go this way on the backhand, and believe it or not, on the forehand, I teach people to go this way because it compresses the ball. Remember, the volley's about absorption. It's about grabbing the ball, taking pace off the ball, putting pace on the ball. Now, that's the standard volley. Depending where you're at on the court, as you get better with your skill level, you can take it back a little further. Instead of a punch, a block, or a poke, okay, it could be a swing, okay? It might be a little further back. It might be a little further back, but it's all situational. The speed of the ball, the height of the ball, where you're out on the court dictates a punch, a block, a poke, a swing. But your skill level is going to dictate. So remember, at the end of the day, keep your hands in front, okay? Your first movement, square the racket, and you're going to think less is more. Keep it in front, hit it like a bunt. Keep it in front, hit it like a bunt. Now, if you have any questions, you send me a video. I can tell you the good, the bad, the ugly. I'll tell you exactly what you're doing. I'll connect the dots. Okay, the volley, like I said, is pretty standard around the world, but just a few little tips here or there changes everything. Send me a video. I'll send you an email, written analysis. Then you call me for 15 minutes. We'll put all this thing back together again. Also, doing a lot of Zoom videos, whether you live in China, Japan, Australia, you set the phone up on the court, someone feeds you the ball, or you use the ball machine. I'm looking through the computer. I'm your personal coach, right there with you, all around the world. You don't even have to come to Florida. I'm going to make your volley better. Good luck.